Hey guys, welcome back to the video series. My name is Tom from Flexibility is Freedom, and this is a short video for episode 2, Setting Expectations. That's part of my video series on building a passive income business through affiliate marketing. So in this video, I really just want to cover, setting expectations around how long it's going to take to build about $500 per month from affiliate marketing. And again, that's just our goal as a beginner, something that I think is very realistic. And again, some people are going to, achieve more than that. Some people have higher targets. That's totally fine. The answer for this is it really depends on what type of website you're building, the competitiveness of that particular niche, sort of how hard you want to go on your SEO efforts, a lot of factors. In general, from my personal experience, it took me 14 months to go from zero to $500 per month. And I'm going to show you that graph in the next slide. And I think generally speaking, I think a reasonable target is roughly 9 to 12 months, call it roughly a year to try and hit $500 a month. And I think that's an income level where people will get, excited and encouraged by the results. And they're going to feel more confident that they can continue to build that website, or they want to start another website. So that's why I like that, having that $500 mark as a goal. Now, again, I talked about my own personal experience. This is my website, thedermdetective.com, which is, again, a skincare website. Talk about various skin conditions. And, the way that the website primarily earns income is by recommending products, skincare products that people can go and they'll buy that on Amazon, or they'll buy that at a particular brand, or they'll go to Sephora, and I would earn commissions on those purchases. So again, if that doesn't make sense, that's totally fine. I'm going to explain affiliate marketing in more detail in a future video. So here I've just plotted my total revenue for the last 2 years, and I started this website back in November 2018, so a few months after I left my job. And you can see for the first few months, if I can get rid of this bar here, first few months, there was zero revenue. I was building out the website, I was publishing content. To be honest, I was figuring out a lot of the different things, getting the website up and running, and publishing content, figuring out SEO. And you can see I made my first couple of dollars in February of 2019. So that's roughly 4 months in. And in that first year, I, barely made $250 per month. Some months were a little bit higher, but really wasn't until January 2020, after really fine-tuning the website and running a lot of different optimizations and adjustments, I've made my first sort of $500 per month. So that was a 14-month period. And I anticipate that for this particular course, I'm going to condense all the things that I've learned and put that together, more succinctly, so that we can build our first website, probably in the first, hopefully 6 to 12 months, you can make that first $500 per month. And again, you can see here, this is my 2020 progress. I'll make a quick commentary on this. I was doing pretty well up until April here, and I'll provide some commentary about that in a future video. But basically in April, Amazon Associates, which is the biggest affiliate marketing platform, they basically cut most of their commission rates in half, and that's why you see this sort of drop in the subsequent months. That's an issue I'll get to probably in a separate video. But again, these are sort of some of the risks with affiliate marketing as well, that you are kind of reliant on merchants to pay you, and the merchants are free to change their commission rates over time, as they see fit, such as Amazon. So that is one of the major risks, in addition to traffic. And just to close up this video, I do want to talk about two things. The first is just how important it is to have, a vast amount of patience with, particularly with this type of affiliate marketing business. It's not something that, if you look at some of the YouTube videos online, they all say, you can make $10,000 in 30 days or 60 days. And, I just think they're being kind of dishonest, or maybe the ways that they're using are not suited for everyday people. I feel that generally speaking, any type of business that you're going to start is going to take a lot of patience to build, a lot of perseverance. And if I just go back to this graph, like, I'm sure there are a lot of people who, for maybe 6 months, 9 months, you might not see your first dollar come in, and that can be very discouraging. Or if you see your first couple of dollars come in, it might take a really long time to build that out to the target income level that you're looking for. And the other thing is there's a lot of volatility, and that's why I want to show this income graph. It's not always going up. There are times when it comes down, and it comes down very sharply, like here with that Amazon commission rate change. And a lot of things can change your income level. From every month, your traffic levels may change. Your monetization paths may change. People might, for example, this year, obviously, we've had this COVID pandemic situation, and that's going to play a big part into whether people want to buy things online, or are they going to continue to shop the way that they did before. So again, having an abundant amount of patience, I think, is very important, and that really goes hand in hand with having a very strong sort of emotional stability. And I think it's a quality that is very difficult to have an abundance of. And personally, I like to think that I have a strong stomach, but sometimes when you see drastic revenue declines, you're gonna have to really question your philosophy and in your business model, and try to figure out what am I doing wrong, how can I get better. But I like this quote from Warren Buffett. This isn't the exact quote, but this is the image that I found. And he says, and he's referring to investing. If you have a very high IQ, you're actually not going to beat the guy who has a lower IQ. It's not just the person with the highest IQ who wins, right? The highest intelligence. If you need to be smart, but once everybody's smart, the next thing you need to have is a strong emotional intelligence, and being able to stomach the losses when other people are sort of running out of the market. And so the full quote, and I just want to put that up here for this to end this video. Buffett sort of says, investing is not a game where the guy with 160 beats the guy with 130 IQ. Rationality is essential, right? And he places a lot more emphasis on emotional stability in terms when it comes to investing. And in his in the book by Benjamin Graham, which is a great one of the greats in terms of value investing, The Intelligent Investor. And that's such a great book that I recommend if you want to learn more about investing. But Warren Buffett says that to invest successfully does not require a stratospheric IQ, unusual business insights, or inside information. What's needed is a sound intellectual framework for making decisions, and the ability to keep emotions from corroding that framework. So, and I think that's very applicable when it comes to building your own passive income business. So that's it for this video. Hopefully I maybe set some expectations for you. We're looking about roughly a year for building this, again, just to start off, $500 a month. And I'll see you in the next video.